can't be doing this, my guy. What's up, fam? It's your boy Rami back at you another video, guys. Tonight we're about to catch an individual who's been talking to our decoy for a couple days now. Now this individual is showing up to who he believes to be his house in the middle of the night to some cheeks. Now when he gets here, we're gonna pull up on him, confront him, ask him a couple questions, find out why he thinks it's a good idea to go for somebody so. Before we get into the video though, guys, as many of you guys know, YouTube's been cracking down on all the catchers. So what we do is we upload all the crazy episodes, because some of these episodes turn into foot chases, car chases, getting thrown into the Hudson River, all kinds of crazy stuff. I have over 50 raw and uncensored episodes. It's on our locals. It's $6.99 a month. I'll link it in the description down below. We actually just got into a brawl and we caught 2 in one night. And then there was another one completely uncensored that turned into with 3 million followers. There was another one we just did where we made to do 50 push-ups wearing lingerie. He got milked. Editor, pop up a quick screenshot of the aftermath of that. So anyway, guys, join the locals. It really supports us. We'll pick up the tripod when the gets here. Yo, so he is a couple blocks away. You're close. Just pull into the driveway and let me know when you're at the door. Thought I heard a car. He's on the other side. He's on the other side right now.
The back side? Is that where we are?
Yeah, the rear. Tell him the rear side. What ethnicity is the grandpa? He's white. Bro, where is this guy? Yo, I hope he doesn't have basura breath.
Bro, that Comic-Con breath guy was
Despicable.
that was actually horrible.
Unacceptable. Horrendous. Diabolical. If he asks for it, I'll mute it.
Well, hello.
Hey, are you here?
I'm at building.
Why aren't you
So,
come to building?
that should be after building, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me go get the car. I think I know where you're at now. I'm over by the.
Okay. Just type the address in. It's
Okay. All right. Sorry this is taking so long.
It's fine. It happens.
Oh, so how are you?
I'm great. How are you? I'm excited.
Me too. Me too.
Um.
I just can't wait. What's up?
What can't you wait to do to me?
What can't you wait for?
To see you.
And what are we gonna do when you see me?
Well, I think we'll figure that out.
I'm excited. We're not gonna use.
Let me put you.
You don't want to use.
I don't have.
Okay, you have to be very gentle
That's
because
my
my is very small.
Okay, you have to be very gentle because my ass is very small.
Okay. Of course I'm going to be gentle.
Bro, I can't.
At least in the beginning, then you could rough it up a little bit.
Than that with you.
Well, at least in the beginning, and then you can rough it up a little bit. Laugh.
All right, you'll let me know. So that's.
Just put in the address that I texted you on the GPS, and it'll pop up. You're very.
Okay, just put in the address that I texted you, and it'll pop up. You're close, so just let me know when you're outside.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. I'll see you soon.
Okay, see you soon.
Bro, I don't. Bro, this makes my skin crawl.
Go!
Holy.
Absolute goat.
Yo, W Vince is in the chat, bro.
What a
Oh my
life,
God.
bro. What
He
a
just
fucking life.
confirmed it again.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
His laugh.
All right, guys, he's here. Put the light on, okay?
Okay. As soon as we
Okay.
get out.
Yeah, let me talk to him for like a minute. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Are you? I have a quick question. We do security around here.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for somebody.
Oh, you're meeting with somebody, a resident?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been here before?
No.
Because we've been having a lot of break-ins in the area.
Okay.
This is my security team.
Oh,
They're
okay.
Just documenting this. Could you put some light on? I just want to make sure our AI camera could identify
Okay.
that you've never, because we've been having a lot of break-ins.
Oh, okay.
So if you look right there, the camera's just gonna do a quick scan of your face.
Okay.
You sure you've never been here before?
Yeah, 100%.
Never been here.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are you meeting up with tonight?
A friend of mine.
Okay, where'd you meet this friend?
Online?
Oh, on a dating app.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's your first time here.
Yeah. Yeah, never been here.
Okay, and how old is he?
He's 20. His name's John.
20. Is he a resident at this building?
I'm not sure. I'm lost.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 55.
And you're meeting with a 20-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah, just to hang out.
Okay. Are you sure he's 20? Because according to our systems, there's no 20-year-olds that live in there.
Okay.
There's a
then- Okay, then I'm at the wrong place then.
You sure he's not?
No, John's 20. That's what he said.
He told you he was 20?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
So if I check the messages, I'm not gonna see that he told you he was.
Well, because I don't know. I'm lost.
No, you could be honest.
I'm
because I
lost.
don't want to have to escalate this with law enforcement, right? So you could start being honest
So
because
maybe
I know what's going on. Okay, you got caught in a sting operation where we catch that try to. Okay, so you could stop the bull, stop lying. Again, we're not gonna hurt you. This is just I just want to have a conversation, just to make sure you never do this again.
Yep.
Because you committed multiple felonies tonight. When he told you he was, why did you continue the conversation?
Not sure.
Huh?
Not sure.
Could you move back a little bit? Back. Okay, when he told you he was, you continued talking to him, right? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We conversated for a little bit.
What did you guys discuss doing
Not
in the messages?
well. He mentioned, but I wasn't going for that.
That's not true.
Yeah.
You initiated this conversation.
No, I did not.
You did.
No, I did not.
I read the messages.
No,
you
I did
told
not.
him you were gonna be you were gonna him.
No, I did not say
we
that.
recorded the phone call that you just had with him 10 minutes ago, right? Where you were telling him you were very excited. You told him you had no, right?
Because he
You
asked
told
and I
him,
said no.
You told him
and-
you had no STDs.
which I don't.
Okay. So you were here to cheeks.
No.
That's what you said in the messages. You want me to pull up the messages? You want me to call the cops? If you're gonna keep lying? Or you could be honest.
No, I never said that.
So
I
you
would-
didn't say you were gonna be
No, I did not.
you sure?
Yeah. I said I was very non-committal because I don't want to commit to anything.
You just wanted to have fun tonight.
No, no. I wanted to see him, say hi, and go.
I mean, what business does a 50-year-old man have meeting with a at this time of the night? Could you help me comprehend that?
Well, like I said, I wasn't committing to anything at all because I didn't want to commit to anything because there's no point in committing to anything.
Do you think this is normal behavior
What, to go hang out?
with a
It happens.
It does not happen.
Yeah, it does.
See, you got problems if you think that's normal. It's not normal for a 55-year-old man to go to a house at this time, talk, and then have intentions of having sex.
No.
That's what you said in the messages. That's what you confirmed in the phone call a couple minutes ago was gonna happen.
No, I
You
did not.
discussed being a. He told you his was small.
That's
So-
what he said, not what I said.
So you would have to take it easy, right? And you said you would. Verifying that you were gonna. Yes or no?
Well, when you put it that way, yeah.
Okay, so stop. Let's not go around the bush because the people that lie are the ones that we end up having to report. So honesty is gonna go a long way. Okay, because if you keep lying, it shows me that you didn't learn anything. It shows
Yeah.
me that you think you did absolutely nothing wrong. You understand?
Yeah.
So, who do you live with?
At work.
Who do you live with?
No one. I live at work.
What do you do for work?
I am a senior administrator for 3 residential healthcare facilities.
Mental health.
Yeah.
And you don't think you have the mental health problem? Trying to have. It's you don't think it's kind of ironic that you're what do you do what's your position?
Senior administrator.
You don't think it's ironic that you're a senior administrator at a mental health clinic
Facility, not a clinic.
facility, but you're here to engage in with the. You don't see the irony in that? You don't see the sickness that you might have a problem?
Maybe there is. Maybe there is.
Have you? Be honest with me.
I haven't thought of it that way.
Have
So
you, yeah. When I put it that way, you see the irony. You see how it looks. It's not a good look.
no.
You knew it was illegal, right? You knew it was illegal. You knew you were committing a felony, right?
I didn't know it was a felony. No.
So you don't think having sex with is a felony?
I didn't know it was a felony. No.
Would you think it was a misdemeanor? Slap on the wrist?
Well, it depends. I don't know.
You didn't think it was illegal?
I didn't say that. I just didn't think it was a felony.
Okay, because everybody knows going for somebody is wrong. Illegal, and most people know it's a felony charge. That is no joke. You'd be looking at 5 to 10 years in prison if the cops get involved. Is it worth ruining your future?
No.
Is it worth destroying your position and everything you've worked hard for?
Well,
Was it worth it?
no.
Do you have
No.
not married
No.
and you live at this facility?
Yeah. I work there.
So you live there.
Yeah.
How do you live? Like, how do they give you a room
Yeah.
and you just stay there?
Yeah. I pay rent and all that.
And then what do you do? Like the clientele, it's just people that have what, like mental illnesses?
Yeah. Mostly schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder,
Okay.
bipolar. You got the range.
And you don't think you have a mental illness?
Major depressive disorder, yes.
But that's not an excuse to go for a lot of people are depressed or have negative emotions or feel some type of way. It doesn't mean they go, and that's not an excuse. That doesn't justify your actions.
I didn't say it did.
Okay.
You asked me if I had a mental illness.
No, I'm talking
and then-
about towards
That, I don't know.
possible.
Possible.
Okay, see that's a good step. The fact that you're taking acknowledgement and accountability, I like that. Right? The
Yeah.
first step is to be accountable of your actions so you learn from it, you never do it again.
Right.
So here's my next question, but you got to be completely honest. It's going to go a long way. Have you ever thought of doing anything like this before?
No.
Have you done anything like this before?
No. No.
So you decided today for the first time. How old are you? 55?
yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
So what year were you born?
1969.
Okay. So, I mean, the AI cameras, they did a scan of your face and we know you're 55. So I appreciate the honesty. Back to what I was saying. You decided for the first time in 55 years that tonight was a good idea to meet up with a and you're expecting me to believe you've never thought or done this before?
Not really.
See, that's where you lose me with the honesty.
No.
That's where you start to lose me.
No.
We were getting pretty far.
Yeah, we're good.
You got to start being honest.
I am.
How many times have you thought of doing this before?
I have no idea.
Have you found attractive in the past?
Depends on the individual.
Okay. So some individuals you have.
Some.
Okay, like how old?
I don't know. Oh, good God. Good God, no. No. Oh, no.
No, but because you got a call meeting with, that's the cutoff. You know damn well if he told you he was or you still would have showed up.
No.
100%.
No.
You were way too comfortable. Way too comfortable.
No.
What's the difference from a and a? Why would you say no to a but yes to a? Does that make any sense at all? At the end of the day, it's still a, right?
Well, no, not necessarily.
And is not
Yeah, they're. Yeah.
okay. So you have a sickness. You find is attractive. Do you work with any?
No.
Be honest.
Nope.
It's just adults.
All adults.
So if I check at this facility,
Yeah.
there's
yeah.
gonna be no adult. There's gonna be no.
No, none.
I didn't know it was gonna be this cold tonight. It's freezing. Do you think you deserve to go to jail? Do you think people like you deserve to go to jail? Because you understand you're a danger to our society, right?
Well, I haven't done anything at all. Nothing happened.
We intercepted you in front of his house. When you told him 15 minutes ago you were gonna be gentle on his when you cheeks. You just got busted in front of his house. What do you mean you didn't do anything? And you just admitted that you find attractive.
I said some, not all. It depends on the individual.
Okay, so if a good-looking
No.
is good-looking,
No.
you're gonna find them attractive.
No.
But if, okay, what if they're
No. They might be cute.
do you get thoughts of doing something?
No.
Why not go for somebody you're
Because I don't like people my age.
right?
I really don't.
What do you not like about people you're
They're obnoxious.
okay? In what way? You don't find them attractive?
Not at all.
They don't do it for you?
Nope, not at all. Nope. Usually I'm 18 to 25 and that's it.
But tonight, what was different about tonight?
I wanted somebody to hang out with.
Even though they were you didn't see anything wrong with it. Because you weren't here
really.
you weren't here to just hang out. You were not here to just hang out. Let's not play
Well,
games.
I mean,
you admitted to what your intentions were, right? What were your intent? What were you here to do? Let's just cut the bull.
to see what
Cut
the
the
vibe was. To see what the vibe was.
Cut.
If it was cool, maybe. If not, then I had to go.
Maybe what?
If
If the vibes were good, what were you gonna do?
I don't whatever, because it wasn't up to me. It's up to him.
Okay, if he was willing and okay with everything, what were you planning on doing?
Whatever he
What
wanted.
did you discuss on the phone and in the messages?
Nothing. We didn't do, all I said was and I stayed non-committal to everything.
You told him you were a.
Yeah.
And what else did you guys discuss? You said no. You said you were gonna.
I said I didn't have them.
Okay. He asked,
So-
do you have STDs? You said no. He said, okay, so
Yeah.
are we gonna do it? You said yes. He said
No.
my is very tight, so you have to be very gentle. You said okay.
Why wouldn't I say okay?
Okay. So what does that mean you were here to do? You see how like you're beating around the bush? Listen, your stupid psychology games are gonna get you nowhere. You need to start being honest. Because I'm 2 seconds away from having to report you right now. Stop beating around the bush with your stupid psychology games. It's not gonna work.
I'm telling you what was on the messages.
No, what did you want to do with him?
If it was good, then yeah, then yes. But not. It wasn't mandatory.
If he was okay with it and the vibe was good, you're saying you would have him? Yes or no?
Probably yeah.
Okay, thank you. What do you think would have happened if his father walked in on you and you were in the cheeks?
Yeah.
You
I
think
know.
it'd be a conversation?
No.
What do you understand what they do to people like you in jail around here, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't go well.
No.
So why would you put yourself in this predicament? Is it worth ruining your career?
No. No. Not at all.
So why put yourself in this situation?
Apparently I wasn't thinking.
What do you think is gonna happen if or when your boss finds out about that? What do you have? A supervisor?
Yeah.
Who's your supervisor?
Her name's.
Okay. What's her position?
She's the owner.
Okay. Here's what I need you to do. Okay, because I'm seconds away from having to report this, and I'm trying very hard to see if we can make something happen so this doesn't happen again. Okay.
Well, it's not going to happen again.
Okay. Here's what I need you to do. You're gonna call her now. Put her on speaker. I need to speak to her. We're gonna tell her everything you tried to do tonight. You're gonna apologize to her. I just need to make sure you don't work with.
I don't.
Okay. So she needs to find out.
I don't see the need for her to get involved.
I'm letting you know it's gonna go a lot better if you call her. I'm not gonna force you because this is all consensual. We're not law enforcement. You know this. This is a consensual conversation. But I'm letting you know it's gonna go a lot better if you call her, put her on speaker. She needs to find out the severity of the situation. It's gonna go a lot better for you. I'm letting you know right now.
Yeah, I really don't see the need for that. Because that's just going to make a lot of problems.
Well, you should have thought about that before you tried to destroy his life. You should have thought about that. So I'm giving you one opportunity. Like I was telling you, this goes a lot better for the people that are honest, the people that cooperate, because it shows me you learned something. You never do this again.
No, I'm not going to be doing this again.
So call her. She's going to find out one way or another. So we might as well call her right now. It is freezing. Let me see. No bull. Okay, that's her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Call it. Put it on speaker. One lie, and we're gonna get the cops.
Tom?
Hi.
What's going on?
An issue's going on right now.
What?
Tell her the truth. Can I? You want me to tell her? Hi.
Yes?
Are you Tom's boss?
Who is this?
So I conduct sting operations where we catch online, and we caught Tom in a sting operation where he was trying to have. And
What?
yeah, and from my understanding, he works at a mental health facility that you own. Is that correct?
Correct. When did this happen?
We're with him right now at the apartment.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was here for he was here to his cheeks, and I'm not gonna get into the nitty gritty of like the stuff that he intended on doing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I'm
Does he
calling.
need an... Oh no.
Yeah, it's a very sad situation. So I'm calling as a courtesy. I'm giving you a courtesy call.
I appreciate it. Can I have your name?
Yeah, my name is Rami.
Wait, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna speak to our CEO too.
Yeah, because I do have a couple follow-up questions, but here, I'll give you my name real quick and the name of the channel where we conduct the operations.
Okay, Rami from?
OB Global on YouTube. But my question is, he doesn't work with any kids, does he? Or
Oh, no, we don't have...
okay, because he just confirmed to me that he has an attraction to.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah.
No, he's old. No.
Yeah, I asked him, why not go for somebody your. Can you tell her what you told me when I asked?
I don't. She knows I don't like them.
You don't like what?
I don't like my at all.
Going for guys your.
Yeah, I don't.
So you go for.
No, 18 to 25.
So, but tonight, how old was the? Tell her.
Wait. Why?
Tell her.
He's
And what did you want to do with him?
like,
Wow.
yeah.
What did you want to do with him? Tell her.
Well, possibly have, but like
Not
I said-
possibly. You were here to
Where
have.
are you? Where are you?
In-
We're in front of the apartment right now. Here.
Oh my goodness.
Step right here,
You know,
step right
Tom, you can't come back to work, you right? You know, no. No. There has to be an investigation on this one.
Yeah, because I don't know if he's done this before. I mean, he's denying he's done this before, but he
No.
was way too comfortable in the messages. When my decoy team told him he was talking to a, he was okay with it. He didn't show any resistance in any way.
Oh my
he
goodness.
continued getting.
No.
You did. I have the messages. Even on the phone, you said you were gonna be gentle because you didn't have, right?
Okay, am I supposed to be in this conversation? He's an adult.
Oh no, I just wanted to give you the courtesy call. That's all.
Oh. Okay, I appreciate. Tom, until this is over, you can't come back.
Okay.
Yeah, because unfortunately for him, law enforcement is gonna have to get involved. Because he committed multiple felonies tonight. So, sorry for the inconvenience. I just figured I'd let you know, okay?
I appreciate your call.
Oh, my pleasure. Rami.
Okay.
OB Global on
Rami.
YouTube, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, God bless you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Was that worth it?
No.
You see what you just did? Because let me tell you something. Whether or not you just called her right now, when the footage gets posted, it's going to get back to her anyway. It's going to get back to everybody you know. Being honest with you. Are you comprehending the severity of what you tried to do tonight? Because I feel
Yeah.
like you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Go run that. The water. Here. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, if we investigate your devices, computers, everything like that, there's not going to be anything weird that we're going to find.
Not under. No, sir.
Let me
No.
know now.
No.
So, because people that are honest with me, I can maybe get them therapy, get them some help. Be honest.
Yeah, there's nothing.
You sure?
Only 18 and above.
So, no or anything.
Good God, no. I wouldn't even know where to find it.
Okay. But you find attractive.
Looking at them, yeah.
So you never acted on your feelings in the
No.
past?
No, not until now. Not until now.
So you never got the opportunity. Did you ever talk to an
No, not really. Like one or two, but I'd never had the opportunity to go see them, and I didn't want to go see them.
But if you had the opportunity, you would have done it, just like you did tonight.
No, not necessarily.
So why'd you do it tonight?
Because I wanted to go hang out with somebody. I haven't been out of the facility in a long time. You don't understand my position.
If you were talking to somebody who was in the past, you just admitted you have, why, if you were given the opportunity, would you not meet up with them? Make it make sense. You decided tonight it was a good idea.
This is the first time I've decided that it was a good idea.
This is the first time you had the
Yeah.
opportunity, right? Because you thought the was home alone. What do you think would happen if you're and the father walks in on you? You think it's just gonna be a conversation?
No, it would have been a fight.
You would get absolutely obliterated limb to limb.
Yeah.
You're lucky it was us. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
You're lucky it wasn't the father.
Yeah.
The kind of psychological damage people like you cause is horrendous. You understand their prefrontal cortex is not fully developed. So when they don't have consent. You realize that, right? That's why you as the adult, you're supposed to make the decision. You're the one that gets charged, not them. Right? Even if he was willing to have sex with you, you're still the adult. You're the consenting individual. They don't have consent at that. You know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I just didn't think about it.
No, but you make it seem just because he was willing and okay with it, that makes it okay.
No, not necessarily. No.
Yes. That's
No.
what that's the justification you were utilizing in the beginning. You were trying to say, oh, he was the one that brought it up. He was the one that initiated. He was the one that wanted it. You understand? Even if what you're saying is true, which it's not, he's therefore he does not have consent. You are the adult. That's why you get charged, not him. You understand, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think is gonna happen when your friends and family find out about this?
I don't know.
Where's your family?
I have one in and one in.
Okay.
That's it.
How are they gonna react when they find out?
I don't know.
Not good, probably, right?
No.
Your coworkers, the CEO of where you work, he's not gonna be too happy about this, right?
No.
Probably gonna lose your job, right? I mean, this isn't the goal. The goal is not to ruin your life.
Well, it just happened
Be very careful with your wording.
because I mean, she said I can't go back.
Okay. And
So that means I'm done. It's over.
whose fault was that?
Mine.
Who put themselves in this predicament? Who put themselves in this predicament?
I did.
Right? You know, like, we just catch people like you, because there's a lot of sick individuals in this world. You realize that?
Yeah.
You're one of them.
There is.
You need help. If you're out here being looking at finding them physically attractive and thinking they're cute, like you just claimed, that's a serious issue. That's no joke.
No.
You do realize that.
Yeah.
You understand when people like you it creates a vicious cycle of pain and suffering, and then when they grow up, a lot of them, what you did messes their psyche in the brain, and then they end up recreating what you were gonna do tonight. So you're creating multiple victims by preying on somebody who. You do realize that.
Well, yeah. Now I do. Because I hadn't thought about it that way.
Because you were thinking with the wrong head, right?
Yeah.
You were thinking with the wrong head the whole time. You just wanted to clap some. You didn't care about the. And you were here to fulfill your basura fantasy. Which is what? Hook.
No, it was just an individual.
That is.
Yeah.
That you find attractive. Because you find attractive ultimately. Yes?
No, not really. Like I said,
You did not just say you find some of them cute.
Some of, but you're.
So some of, does that not mean you find attractive?
Some of them.
Okay. So therefore you find some of them attractive.
Yeah.
You don't see anything wrong with that?
Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this.
You don't see anything wrong with finding attractive.
Finding them cute, no.
You-
Not at the moment, but I mean,
You think that's normal behavior?
anybody can be cute.
See, that's the sickness. That's the sickness.
Okay.
Because most normal people don't find attractive in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
I mean, they're just, for God's sakes, what is wrong with you? For real, what is wrong with you?
I didn't think anything till now.
So you didn't think you had any issues before this?
No, I didn't. No, really, I didn't.
And you thought living your life, finding attractive was normal behavior.
I guess, yeah.
That's the sickness.
Okay.
You have a mental health problem, and you need to get treated for it.
Okay, I'm down with that.
You need to go to jail.
Can we avoid that?
People like you need to go to jail.
Can we avoid that?
Unfortunately, due to the severity of the circumstances, at minimum, the cops are gonna have to take a report. I don't know if they're gonna arrest you or not. We haven't done the operations in this town, to be honest with you. So I don't know how they're gonna handle it. They might just take a report and let you go. You might get arrested. It's a 50-50.
Because I did everything you said. Mm-hmm. I answered everything you asked. And you said that you wouldn't call the cops.
I never said that.
You said you wouldn't.
I said cooperation would go a long way, because what we do is we talk to the detectives and we could put in a good word for you. Say he's cooperative, he's being honest, he learned from his mistakes, he's not gonna do it again. That goes a long way with the prosecutor. But you gotta be honest. Like, when they come here, if you start beating around the bush, I'm gonna show them the messages and then it's gonna get bad. So just be honest. You have to genuinely be honest. If you start to lie, then it doesn't go well. How long were you working at that job?
7 years.
What were you doing before that?
I ran a recording studio.
Okay. So you just destroyed your career, essentially, for trying to act on your fantasy of meeting up with it.
I wouldn't call it a fantasy at all.
It is.
No, not really,
It is.
no.
You admitted you find them attractive.
Some
is just as bad as one.
But you make it seem like it's...
Or all. It doesn't matter.
You're making it seem like it's every that's out there.
No, obviously
That's
not.
the case.
But
That's
some
not the
of them,
case.
some of them, and that's still just as disgusting. Even if you find one of them attractive, that's a serious mental illness. That's a serious problem. That is no joke. Even if you find one of them is just as bad as some of them, it does not matter. Do you understand? It's still despicable, horrendous behavior that you were about to facilitate tonight. Do you understand or no? Do you understand the severity?
Now I do.
What's the situation?
They said they're sending a UN over.
All right, you gave them the correct location? Okay. So right now, we're waiting on responding officers. They're en route. And unfortunately, they're gonna have to get involved. What do you have to say to the thousands of people that are gonna see this? Is there anything you'd like to say?
No.
How do you feel about what you committed tonight? How do you feel about your actions?
Well, right now I feel entrapped. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I want to go home.
Entrapped. So you think
Yeah.
we entrapped you? You think we entrapped you?
That's
you
you
messaged first. He told you that you got. You were here to decimate his. Nobody entrapped you. You knew what you were doing was wrong. Everything is recorded. Everything is documented. So now, the ones that are honest with the cops are the ones we like to put a good word in for the prosecutor. It goes a long way. If you beat around the bush, it's not gonna go well. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my advice to you. Do what you will with that information. But they're about to be here. Insane. It really feels like you don't even care about your actions. Like your attitude, I really don't like the attitude.
Well, I'm sorry.
I don't
know.
feel like you're sympathetic for your actions.
I'm trying to
or
be.
apologetic.
I'm really trying to be. I really am.
So you understand the severity of what you were gonna do tonight, right?
Now I do, yeah.
But before you did not.
It didn't seem like it was that much of a deal.
Okay. Well, cops are almost here. Yo, chat, if you guys want to get a couple questions in, hurry up, because the popo just pulled up right now. Call his family. Nah, it's too late. Cops are right here. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, we have a situation. We conduct sting operations where we catch online and we work with detectives in multiple jurisdictions to provide them the evidence. He showed up essentially to try to have sex with who we believed was a.
Just gotta let you know, folks, you are being recorded on our body-worn cam. We have to let you know.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We're streaming too right now, so any personal information, just we'll mute it. But he essentially showed up thinking he was gonna meet up with the at the apartment.
Okay.
We told him he was talking to a. He was completely okay with it. He showed up. We conducted an interview. He's confessed and admitted to everything. He admits he finds attractive. Some attractive.
Now, are you guys with a private investigation firm or anything, or just you guys freelancers, or what?
No, it's the footage gets released on like YouTube and Rumble on my channel,
Oh,
and
so you have like a YouTube channel?
yeah, and then thousands of people tune in to the individuals that we
All right,
catch.
so do you guys pose as a person?
Essentially, yeah.
All right. And you guys go chats, and where do you meet up with your suspect?
Usually, we'll give them like an apartment complex. They'll
No, I mean, how do you meet up them on
on dating apps. So
dating apps?
dating apps, yeah. Which app did you catch him on?
Tinder?
Oh, Tinder.
Tinder. So
No, not Tinder.
we catch so many.
Are you okay, sir?
I'm cold and I have to pee.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Thomas.
Thomas. All right. I'm Sergeant Frank Mauser. All right. Do you have ID, sir?
Yes.
May I see, please? Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Millstone.
Millstone. All right. All right, Mr. Is this true, sir? What these gentlemen are saying?
Pretty much. Pretty
Have
much.
you drink, sir, tonight?
No,
You
no, I don't drink.
You don't drink? All right, and then you just arrived here right now?
Yeah, a little while ago.
How'd you get here?
In my car.
Where's your car at?
Around the other side of the building.
All right, and why did you come here, sir?
Well, I haven't been out of the, I live where I work.
Where's that? Where you live?
I live in,
In Mercer County?
795.
no, Monmouth County.
Millstone's mom?
Yes. Yeah, and I haven't been out of the house in over 2 or 3 weeks now
Okay.
because I don't get time off.
Okay.
And I wanted to come spend some time with somebody. Didn't matter who, just spend some time. And, you know, yeah, things got, but, you know, again,
Sexual with who, sir?
with whoever I was speaking to on the messages.
What was that person's name? You know?
Sam.
Sam? Male or
Are you
female?
aware of
Male.
age?
Yes.
All right.
But I kept that, you know, I mean, if you want, you can see the messages. But, you know, like I said, to him, I was non-committal about it. It was brought up to me.
What do you mean was brought up to you, sir?
He mentioned,
Could you give me an alley light? Like throw it
Mine
in
doesn't
mine?
work, yeah.
Throw in 3 sevens.
okay, so,
What do you mean you were non-committal about it, sir?
because I didn't want to commit to anything. Because I don't like committing to anything.
Okay.
So here.
Thank you. Where's the alley light, not spotlight, please?
So, I mean, if you want, you're more than welcome to read it.
So you're speaking to Sam? Or
Yes.
And you think Sam is a what?
Well, he said at first I thought he was 18. Because on you have to be 18. And then he said he was, and I didn't know whether he was lying or what the deal was. But, you know, he says, Because right here, are you? So I answered. You want to? So I mean, it's not like I was trying. I didn't start it, but I kept it going,
Okay.
which is where I was wrong. Because I should have ended it right then and there.
At what point did Sam let you know it was real?
Well, almost at the beat. A little. We had spoken on a couple of times.
And the search engine, sir?
The
dating
yeah,
site?
dating
You have to
site.
be 18 to be...
Yes, exactly. That's why I thought he was 18.
Right. But he did fill you in, correct?
Yes.
Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm standing right here for Corporal Doherty, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna step over with these gentlemen. Can you step over this way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, I said, so I'm Sergeant Maz with the PD. What's your name, sir?
Rami.
What's your name, bud?
Mikhail.
Miguel?
Mikhail.
Mikhail, what's your name, sir? Connor. Alright. Now you guys are free, once again, I know I asked you before, you guys freelance for this?
Yeah, I do it on YouTube and Rumble. We stream it on Rumble. And essentially, I've caught over 350 people. We've worked with the FBI on like big cases before. We've caught New York legislative staffers. We're the ones that caught the chief of the fire department in Nutley. That was all over the news. But essentially what we'll do is we provide the evidence over to the detectives. We follow up with them. They schedule a appointment. We come in, do the statements, but we have him on the phone confirming he was gonna... Yeah, a phone call as well as the messages. Literally 10 minutes before he even got here, he was saying, yeah, we're gonna have... And I don't have... All kinds of stuff. We have it all documented, recorded, everything like that. So his intention was to have... Yeah. Yup.
So the age of consent, I'm sure now is 16 in the state.
Yeah.
How do you able to get that information to us? All the...
I can email it.
You don't have it now? You don't have it printed out or anything?
Oh, the chat logs? No, I could text that to you or email it right now.
Would you be able to stop by our headquarters?
Right now?
Just a minute.
Oh.
If you guys can, you guys gotta get out. Where are you guys from? Oh, it's all the way up there. I'm from... Oh, all right.
He's around here, yeah. I'm up in North, we're up in North Jersey.
All right. You guys have cards or anything? Or you have cards?
Nah, we don't carry cards. It's just cause it's a YouTube channel. It's not like it's like a business, you know?
All right. I'll tell you what, guys. We'll just get your guys' information. If you can stop by our headquarters and just give us whatever you can give us.
Okay.
If you have it on a jump drive or whatever, we'll make copies of it. We'll print it out.
Yeah. We can do it.
I'm not sure what's going on with Mr. Browning tonight.
Yeah.
But we'll follow up with it. It sounds
Okay.
like
Some jurisdictions that we work with, because they know who we are, they'll usually arrest right away. And then some it's a follow-up. They'll take the report, you'll take his information, detectives will reach out. But yeah, all the evidence, anything you need, I can provide you that.
What's your name again, sir?
Rami.
Rami?
Rami. Yeah.
All right, Rami, give me 1 second and we'll have you guys out of here.
All right, thank you very much. I think they're gonna just take a report and then we'll follow up with the detectives. I think that's what's gonna happen. Guys, this is our first time doing this county, so I didn't know how they would handle it, but...
And you can't stop by real quick, just do a handwritten statement? It'll take 5 minutes, I promise.
Okay, if it's gonna be quick, because so, like with other departments, sometimes they want us to wait like 4 or 5 hours till a detective comes in and all that.
You just write out the statement.
A handwritten statement real quick, and we'll just get that emailed, and you guys...
Okay.
If he's the one that did it, so I mean, you guys don't even gotta... We got your
Yeah.
information, you don't even have to... Mr.
I can. What do you want to do?
Nah, I'll come with you, bro. Don't worry, I got you.
We'll be quick, guys. I
Okay.
promise.
What's gonna happen with him?
He's in place on the rest of
Okay.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Where do you be? On the other side of the building. Yes. Sorry. No, just my keys. No, it's not in my pocket. All right, no, it's okay. Yes, sir. What is that, wallet? Wallet.
Just say it, we'll go on.
Yep. Yes. Never.
I don't think so. All right. Hey, just want to double lock these for me?
So you don't have anything in your pockets, correct?
No.
Vince.
What are you guys driving, gentlemen?
Tesla.
You guys can follow us over there?
Yeah.
Like I said, it won't
Yeah,
be
we'll come right now.
long.
Yeah.
I'm the supervisor
Absolutely.
car. It's not necessary.
Wait. All right, guys, we're currently following the cops. They're in front of us right now. 2 cop cars. We're headed to the PD. We are going to provide them the evidence, chat logs, everything. They arrested the individual. And we're gonna cooperate with them to the fullest extent. Statements, evidence, if and when it goes to court, which it will, we will be there working with the prosecutors to ensure the conviction. Now, this could take a couple months. It usually does, unless he takes a plea deal. It's our first time doing this jurisdiction, so we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you subscribe with your post notifications on. Don't forget to join the locals if you want to support us. It's $6.99 a month. That's where you could watch all the fully raw, unedited episodes that are too gruesome for YouTube. Link to it is in the description down below. Join the Discord server. Follow me on the gram at obl.nation. Everything is in the description. Share the episode. It really helps the algorithm. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Yo, these cops are speeding, bro. They're doing like 80. They know what
Yo,
they
I only see
like. Yo, listen. I mean, if we're getting a police escort, I'll do 80, no problem. If it's a police escort, f- it. We'll do 80 if they want to race. Not gonna lie, my Tesla would smoke them in a race. Like, we would get away. This is faster than a Lamborghini. You feel me?
Actually?
No, it is. It is like on takeoff.
That's crazy. I need a Tesla.
But all right, guys. Appreciate the love and support. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.